ourselves over to the right hand side of the track. We're going to keep to the right hand side till we get to that yellow Pirelli sign. I'm going to have a look in the mirrors. I can see it's all clear. Let's get ourselves over to the left hand side of the circuit. Up to 4. So over to the left hand side, we've got a tight 90-degree right. So out to the left, braking in a straight line down to 3rd gear. And we're going to turn when we get to the cone. Good. Look for the apex. Back over to the perfect. Back over to the orange and then back over to the left hand side. Good. Again, keeping ourselves back over to the left. We're just going to open up this corner nicely, looking for the apex. Once we get to the apex, then we bring ourselves out to the green exit, up to 4th gear. Keeping over to the left hand side. Now bringing ourselves over to the right hand side. Good. Perfect. 4th is fine, we can hold this gear. So late turn in, keep it straight, keep it straight. Now we turn in to get to our apex over there. Good. So we're coming into Goodwood now. Fast right hander, get ourselves over to the left, following the curvature of these cones all the way. Nice and smooth. So we've turned a little bit early there. And now look where it's going to end us up all the way out there. So you've got to come in a little bit wider, then in. Excellent. Up to 5th, over to the left hand side. So we're going into church now. Right over to the left. Right over to the left. Good. So it's now turning in. Good. Little brake. 4th is fine. Yep. In. Look for the apex. Pick up the throttle and out to the exit. Good. Following it all the way up. Getting ourselves over to the middle of the circuit. Good. And now looking to the left. Look for that cone there. Good. And now we brake in a straight line. 4th, down to 3rd. Down to 3rd. Late turn in. Out, out, out. Straight, straight, straight. And then we turn it in next. 1st apex. 2nd apex. And then out we go. So we'll just wait. We can't overtake until we've seen the indicator come on. So following it round. This is the only bit where we're restricted speed-wise, and you'll be when you're in the Porsche. So they've indicated left, we've got to wait, and then we'll overtake on the right. Yeah, let's get past them quickly. Good. Turned a little bit shallow. Now look how hard it is to get over there. We're going to parallel with that and then back over to the left. So we've turned in a little bit early. We'll just turn in a little bit later next time. So ready for it, yeah. And then we'll go right, go, go, go. Over to the right. So remember, we drive the car straight first, then we turn later. So hold it down, then we turn it. Good. Over to the left, good. As close to these blue cones as we can go. Now turn more. There we go, that's much better. Because you can go in earlier, then get on the back. To the outside now. Up to 5th. Good. Perfect. So now a little dab with a brake, and then we turn in on the orange, look for the yellow. Good. Nice and smooth. And then on the power. Good. Looking up for our yellow cone at the top of the hill, we can see it, can't we? Let's get to that over to the left hand side. Straight line now, 4th down to 3rd. And in. And there we go. Inside, yes. That they're going to give that to you when you finish the race car, when you go into the next one. For your last lap, they'll show you that. It's just one lap and then back in the pits. Okay. Excellent. So in, keep it going over to the left hand side. Try to stay up
keep it on high.
Yeah.
It's always a bit tricky for my for the head. Yeah.
It is, yeah, that's it. It's a very high revving. Coming into church now, over to the left hand side, good. Keep it over to the left. On the brakes, off the brakes, turn it in. Don't get on the power too early. So
Okay.
there we go, now. So it goes light on the front,
Yeah,
so as the road rolls away.
Okay.
Over to the left. Good. And now we brake in a straight line. Good. Turn in late, hold it out, hold it out, hold it out. Then we turn in, good. In, indicate right, we're going to turn right here. Good, yep, and nice and slowly into the bits.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Excellent, right?